It's here. It's finally here. We're ready.
Or is it?
Uh,
Or are we?
When are
we're
we?
we're in the bowels of IGN.
That's right. Crawled in through the pipes. We set up our recording equipment. We're here, live on the scene. We brought Max.
Yep.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi, Max.
how
I'm
are
George, by the way.
Who?
you? Nice to meet you, George. I didn't know who you were because I didn't have you on my
Yeah.
phone.
I need to bump up the quality.
Larry,
on
introduce
this.
yourself.
No,
Okay.
I just
fine.
want to know. Give me the PlayStation details.
Do
are
you
you-
think that we are... What do you think the odds are we actually get the price, the date, and a time frame for pre-orders?
99%.
All right. I mean, if they do that, it would have to be at the very end of the stream, too.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, similar to how we thought they might not actually show the box the last time.
Yeah. Well, also they said ahead of time that this is mostly focused on the games, specifically launch titles and stuff. So
Yeah. So I don't know, we kind of talked about this, that conventional wisdom is, yeah, they give the price, they give the release date, and maybe they say something about when pre-orders will start for people who are in the lottery, but then also nothing that they have done this year has been conventional. It's not been a conventional year. So
yeah.
I am not I am not as sure of this as I should be.
Uh-oh. You can't watch.
All right, I gotta leave the room, guys.
Does this have audio for you?
No, it doesn't. We're using the IGN stream, by the way, which was having audio problems to begin with.
Excellent.
So I'm not sure that what the deal is.
I feel like maybe you should switch
I'm going to.
streams.
Yeah, we should probably move over to the actual
Go
official
on the PlayStation.
stream.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't know that was the official one that you were linking. I thought it was just some weird other one. So, okay, I'm on PlayStations now. Hey, here you go.
I've moved
You
over
said it
to
wouldn't
the
happen.
audio.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant.
Oh, is
You
this a
said
Square
it
thing?
wouldn't
Only
happen.
the dominant.
Their team,
do we
they
even
couldn't
know
have a
the
new
girl will
Final
be online?
Fantasy.
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Now don't you look the fool?
Sergeant,
What if this is just
Let's
more
summon their
online
icon.
stuff, though? What if this is just their...
no. That thing's a bloody mountain.
What a great
Creative
name
Business
for
Unit
Creative
3.
Business Unit 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This will be a bitter fight.
Reminds me of the old, like, Sega technical department
You
names.
should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Well, if anything, there'll be
I
a
am Joshua
Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2.
I'm sworn
I
to
mean,
protect
part of
you.
why I'm not sure that this isn't some MMO thing is this doesn't look good. Right?
This
It's
is not
just
an
me.
MMO.
Graphical quality, you mean?
Yeah, the graphical quality of this does not really look that good. Like, the Final Fantasy VII Remake
What
looks
does
better
it
than this.
matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
Like, I'm not saying that it's a bad game, because obviously I don't know, but just that this does not look like a next-gen thing to me.
Yeah, I got.
So, sitting the Dragoon. Imperial Vipers.
What if it's Legend of
They really
Dragoon
mean to
2?
invade us.
I actually would probably be into that.
I mean, it's not. It had chocobos and Shiva
No.
in it, but still,
Yeah,
that
it's,
would be
it's
funny.
got the prelude music going on, so it would be.
Or like if they just made a Dragoon 2, but now it's in the Final Fantasy universe.
I would
That
just
seems-
really like a Legend of Dragoon too, so it's on the list. I will get to that eventually.
When's Dirge of Cerberus 2?
On fire. But
Never, hopefully.
Oh look, it's the candle maker.
Ooh.
Good control joke.
Good joke.
Bad.
The legacy of the crystal.
Shut up.
I can barely hear Max
I'm sure-
anyway.
Shaped our history.
This is showing up a lot more summons than, like, pretty much any other modern Final Fantasy that
Is that
I've
better?
seen.
Yes.
Whoa, yes.
That's... Woo. Coming in hot.
Is it too loud?
Yes.
Max just kicking down my fucking eardrums and getting into my skull.
Is this better?
Again, a little lower.
How about this?
Yes, that's good.
Look, IGN was having audio issues. We're just as good as IGN.
Oh no.
It's my excuse for the stream.
At least I was able to identify it pretty quick and fix it in time. They just kept
yeah,
on
new
Final
one.
going.
Fantasy 16. That just... alright.
Also available on PC.
PlayStation console exclusive. So that makes it sound like it will be out on the PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Because again, that looks like a PlayStation 4 game to me.
Oh,
It doesn't
yeah.
look like a PlayStation 5 game.
Yeah, it basically looked like 15.
Well, see, then that makes sense to me that was probably in development for a while. It
Yeah.
looks like it is not built for the PlayStation 5.
Yes, that's what I was telling
I
you.
assumed-
It was the
I
15
assumed
team.
all of their focus was on other shit. I thought the 15 team was whatever.
I don't know.
All cinematic and gameplay to see from this point forward. So sounds like that was captured on the PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Dang, I'm late for Mom's rally.
Look, I'll probably play it. I play all the Final Fantasies, even though I enjoy like a third of the ones that I play.
No subtitles on this one. I guess there weren't subtitles on the other one either.
You got the house key? Yeah, I got it.
This is like way quieter.
Yeah, it is. See, this looks good.
Come
Yeah.
on, we're gonna be late. Hey, dude, I am so filling your suit with snow. Are you still wearing your suit?
Yeah, you know, just in case.
It's gonna be fine. See, this is my favorite part of living in Harlem. Pop-up street fair, best food in the city, awesome music. Man, this would be great for the last beat I was
Swilco.
working on. I should get back into mixing. Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't understand. It's Christmas. I thought everybody is supposed to be inside and the streets are clear in the superhero game.
It's still hard to think of Mom as a politician. She's been a teacher my whole life.
Similar skill sets, right? Corralling people, educating them, making sure they don't throw things at each other.
You know what would be real good is if they put
Hi,
a
I'm
release
Brian
date
Porter,
at the
creative
end of
director of
this thing
Insomniac
for
Games.
Miles Morales.
We're excited to show you this first look at gameplay from Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Our story picks up
Like,
one
there you
year
go.
after
There's
the
your
events of the
PlayStation
first
5
game.
release
We
date.
find Miles' new home, Harlem, is in danger. Trouble brews while Miles' mom, Rio Morales, leads an election rally.
Wow, this guy's
War between
rendering
the
is
devious
incredible.
energy corporation Roxxon.
Oh, yeah.
and the
Well, that's the
Underground.
fidelity of the
A
PlayStation
high-tech
5, man.
criminal army led by the Tinkerer starts to break
Beautiful.
out. In this gameplay sequence, captured on PlayStation 5 hardware, the Underground attacks Roxxon, sending the rally into chaos in a fight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge, where the Underground tries to steal Roxxon's experimental energy source, Newform. Let's take a look.
Whoa! Let's not shoot each other, all right?
I hope they make the reveal that the Tinkerer is a lady like a shocking thing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that they won't.
Ignore everything else.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No.
Get rid of him.
Knockout's alive at the end of the first game, right? They didn't kill him.
He
Yeah, he
they,
went
they took the chip out of his neck.
Okay. I had a moment because she had like Doc Ock tentacles.
Yeah. So
I'm like, wait a minute, are they replacing it with her?
Oh, you know, the audio levels on this thing are all over the place.
Oh yeah. It's not great.
It's like really bad Blu-rays, like The Dark Knight or something, where it's like you have to turn your volume way up when anybody's talking, and then it will blow your eardrums out.
I love it when it's that way in the movie theater too. Like I can barely hear the actual dialogue, but everything else is just assaulting my senses.
is this like energy attack canon for Miles Morales, or is this for the game?
I don't remember this in any of the comics, so I don't know.
Maybe something with his suit. Because they said that this whole thing's about like this new energy source, and maybe he's like integrated that in some way.
Well, I mean, he just got like blasted by the energy source exploding, so probably something did that. I just didn't know if that was a thing that happened in the game, they were just, or in the game, they were just flavoring it for the game.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said. What were you asking?
Like he's been hitting those like energy blasts and like the lightning crackling off.
Oh,
of
that yeah, he has that. It's like they call it like Venom Strike or something. I thought you were asking if this plot was original to the game. Oh no,
sorry. I meant specifically the showcasing.
See, I didn't know either, but I haven't read much of Spider-Man actually.
Yeah.
I always appreciate it when Larry like messages me about comics, because I just have to like I feel how my wife feels whenever I talk to her about like tabletop games. I just like I'm like yes, I'm like that's great. Like, I like comics, but like Larry, you just overestimate like what comics are.
Oh sure. Out of the three of us, Larry is more the comics guy. Like I understand them fairly well, but I do not really keep current. So
yeah.
You know, new stuff in Spider-Man I got no idea about, whereas Larry probably knows more than I do.
Yeah.
I could not tell you what's happening with Iron Man. Yeah, exactly.
I've got an idea.
Larry is constantly infuriated by the fact that I only read Berserk and the IDW Ninja Turtles, so that's stuck to my comic novel.
Berserk only comes out like once every 2 years, so there's that.
Oh.
And to answer your question, I believe Tony Stark was recently retconned, so he's like a clone or something.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Yeah, sure. This is Dan Slott comics, so who cares? Hey, remember this part from Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, also from Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
And also, I'm pretty sure that Spider-Man did that in the last Spider-Man game, I think.
Yeah. If you're not going to hold together two things with webs, what's the point of even being Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's his whole thing.
I mean, this is just, it looks like more of that last game, which I am A-okay with. That Spider-Man was pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
fine with me.
Yeah, exactly. If it's more of that, I'm going to be very happy.
Holiday.
Better open world game than Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
I think my wife actually platinumed the PS4 Spider-Man.
I did. It's actually not a very hard platinum. The hardest thing, or the most annoying thing, is how you have to do all of those crimes like in each district. And so, if you haven't been doing those, you kind of just have to wander around and hope they show up.
I love doing crimes.
Alright.
Cool.
Harry Potter. Everyone's favorite.
Magic. What a great time with all of that J.K. Rowling stuff coming out in the news.
Uh-huh.
Never been a better time to be a Harry Potter fan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just Kidding Rowling is going to come out here and have a whole bunch of great opinions.
Did you see that? I can't remember what his name is, but Hagrid's actor came out and was like, "Oh, Twitter just wants to get offended." It's like
Robbie Coltrane.
This is not the, it's like this is not the time to like come to her defense, dude.
Yeah.
Robbie
Like,
Coltrane accusing people of not being able to win that war that also he did not serve in.
just go ahead and make a Gooby 2 and shut up.
Tells the story of witches and wizards who came before.
Voldemort's going to dress as a lady now when he goes around murdering people.
You know, the weird thing is, like, a semi-open world game that takes place in a, like, labyrinthine school and has a bunch of magic and stuff is a good idea for a game, but every single one of these has completely botched it. And
Harry
also,
Potter,
the book, like, just being attached to Harry Potter doesn't do it any favors.
a Harry Potter Pathfinder game in theory sounds interesting to me, but also I don't think I care enough about Harry Potter to play something like that or to play this.
Yeah.
So if you want to play something like that, you should play Kids and Rings, which is a.
He's not talking about tabletop.
Oh,
We're saying
no.
Pathfinder
I mean kind of like
instead of, quote, Metroidvania, which is a terrible term
Yeah.
that we refuse to use.
Yes.
Okay. Well, listen, he said the word Pathfinder, so
I know.
He was just like,
Oh,
alright.
yeah.
Yeah, but nobody except for you cares about tabletop games.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like the Pathfinder.
Shut up.
But also, yeah, we have a revulsion to it in the same way that we refuse to say SNES. Like, I actually think SNES is worse.
It's the
Yeah.
Super NES.
Yeah, or SNES.
Or just that, or SNES.
Or
yeah.
SNES.
Will define the legacy.
I actually, and I mean, like, I actually hate the term, and I mean, it doesn't apply to me, so if people want to say it, they can, whatever, but I hate the term NB because I just hate that it's like NB.
You know what? I realized that was not, like, an adaptation of any Harry Potter thing. It's, like, all new stuff.
It's a whole original thing.
So that could be interesting. I don't know. Also, it's made by Avalanche. They're okay.
Hi everyone.
Yeah,
I'm Dan
a game
Vondrack,
set in the
creative
world of
director
Harry
at
Potter where it's not
One
like
of our
following
goals as
Harry Potter
developers is
might
to
be
bring the game
interesting.
world to life unlike
Yeah.
anything you've ever experienced, and the PlayStation 5
Here's
is making that happen.
here's CGI Ronald
With the power of
Reagan
the new
to direct
console,
you to
we've
do
been able
war
to
crimes.
significantly enhance the overall experience.
Hell
From
yeah.
what you see in the world, to how it feels in your hands, to what you hear around you. In Black Ops Cold War, you will be transported to the year 1981, in the middle of one of the most dangerous times the world has ever known, the height of the Cold War. The following is a
What?
portion of the first campaign mission where
It's
you've been
like,
given the name
no,
of a
it was
high-value
not
target
one of the
linked
most
to Iron
dangerous
Hostage crisis.
times in the world.
But in true Black Ops style,
That's why it was
nothing is
called
as it
Cold
seems.
War.
Take a
'cause
look.
Yeah.
Nothing was going on.
It wasn't a hot war.
I hope there's like a press F to implore Mr. Gorbachev to tear down this wall a little bit.
I hope that
Time
you
back.
can, if you buy the season pass, you can unlock Reagan as a multiplayer skin or something.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm going to seduce Gorbachev's wife and then sire a hair with her. That's a joke just for us. We've been playing Kingdom Crusaders 3.
That's not what it's called.
Crusader Kings.
Crusader Kingdoms.
Nope.
Would you like to
Empires.
crusade? Would you like to crusade a king?
Wouldst thou like to crusade a king dangerously? I'll play
Yeah, I
this.
definitely picked.
I like Black Ops. Black Ops is
haven't
good
played-
and stupid.
I
I
have
haven't
not
played any
played
Call of
a...
Duties since like ever. Actually, I realize I don't think I've ever played a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, I haven't played them since, I think, like Modern Warfare 2. Is that the one where you do the Russian airplane shoot 'em
Yeah.
up thing?
Yeah, it's Modern
Okay, yeah,
Warfare
that's the
2.
last one I played.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 is really good because, yeah, for one thing, it was sort of like 70s, 80s stuff, and also, you just have Ed Harris screaming about what the numbers mean.
Which one is the one that had, oh god, why am I blanking on the name? Famous raper guy.
Kevin Spacey?
House of Cards. Kevin Spacey, thank you.
That was Advanced Warfare. That was the first one,
Advanced
like, on
Warfare,
PS4.
We need a positive ID.
It was fine, I guess. I don't know. Then there was the space one, which I did not finish. It wasn't good.
See, that's the one that maybe interested me the most, but I
it
just
was
never got around
boring.
to playing it. Oh, I'm glad I'm not missing anything then. Now I just want to play Sniper Review. So.
Press circle to terminate. That's new, by the way. The human shield thing.
Press.
Oh, fuck.
Putting the grenade in his pocket was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's neat. Ah!
Neck stab and then a shoot in the face? Like, dude, I think the neck is good enough.
Why didn't I listen to the warning at the start of the stream?
I feel like they could have successfully, like, killed this guy if they had just, like, thrown a grenade at the airplane before they started shooting.
My mom says I'm not allowed to play video games like this.
Mom says it's my turn on the Xbox Series X.
Mom said it's my turn on the explosive remote-controlled car.
Like, let's be real, there's no way that car is, like, getting up to speed faster than one of those Jeeps.
It has NOS on it.
Does it have a NOS switch?
Yeah.
Just a little guy inside there flips it.
Yeah, it's a little Vin Diesel.
All of this should have been in the Fast and the Furious game.
Well, this basically is the end of Furious 6.
Yeah. Did you actually see that thing where they confirm they're going to space in 9?
Of course.
Why not?
Why wouldn't they?
That's going to be a good movie. That movie is going to be amazing.
They need to have a joke about how Ludacris can't fit his afro inside a space helmet.
Oh, sure. Also, he's afraid of space.
Yeah, sure, it's like B.A. Baracus.
Yeah.
They have to drug his milk to get him onto the space shuttle.
We hope you enjoyed that sneak peek at the campaign for Black
Just
Ops
wakes
4.
up in a car
There
that's
are many
fucking
more
floating
twists
in
and
the
turns along the
stratosphere.
way as you begin to unravel the truth, and we can't wait for you to play it soon.
Poor
In addition to the
Ludacris.
story campaign,
They loaded up
the
into
next
Elon
generation of
Musk's
multiplayer
Tesla.
online combat, and an all-new awesome zombies experience. Today, I have the special honor
They
to
said
announce
zombies.
on behalf of my friends at Treyarch
So Reagan's
that the
gonna be
PlayStation
playable in that, I
community
bet.
doesn't have to wait to play multiplayer. Starting this Friday, PlayStation players will be able to play the multiplayer alpha exclusively on PlayStation 4. And for those of you that are watching at home on your PS4, you can preload the experience starting tomorrow. We can't wait to see you online Friday and through the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh god, imagine if we were watching this on our PlayStation 4s.
What? Yeah, like
Jesus
a bunch of real
Christ.
freaks.
Yeah. Just sitting there on the couch, my fucking unibrow.
I hope this stuff is
Gawking
like
at
the
the TV
UI,
screen.
like that's the boot screen or something.
Yeah.
What's with all these just like seconds of black in between things? It's like a red letter media video.
That's where the ads are supposed to go.
Oh.
We got U-bots, so I don't gotta worry about that.
Chris?
Is this,
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Don't care about it.
In life and in death, we give glory. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
I just want the what are you buying guy to show up in this.
Do you think that's gonna be the last thing?
So
Like it's
good.
just a quick flash of saying, "What are you buying?"
Oh, I would love that.
Or "Hello, stranger."
Quit being so paranoid.
Oh, I'll buy it at a high price. And then they, like, do a wipe and it's $70.
A young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work.
What are your thoughts on the
But the forest greeted them with a dark
increase in
silence.
cost for games
Bushes
for the next generation?
I'm fine with it. Like, it's been 60
Yeah.
for so long.
Determined to find the berries,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
rascal broke free
Same.
of Mother's grasp.
People have been bringing up too that that's roughly how much games used to cost back during like the
Mother's
8 and
great
16
price
generations,
fast as
but
the girl
also
went
with
on,
inflation,
over
like
vine,
those
under
cost
branch,
more back then than even 70 would cost now.
into the forest.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
never bought anything new back then. Like I was always renting stuff or like buying them from the rental place after they'd, been used a while. Like I mostly started
Yeah,
buying
or
new
your
games
parents end up.
around the PlayStation 1, and those were usually like 40.
It's just a local tale.
But
I was going to say, where you ask your parents, and then they have to work more hours so they can buy you Donkey Kong Country.
well, no, I didn't do that.
I think, like, swear to God, Donkey Kong Country's cart cost more than what was even normal at that time. I know that Mario RPG did.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 6 stars one or whatever.
Here. Nope. Oh.
If it's just looking, window shop away.
Oh, is that supposed to be the new merchant? That, not a fan.
I think you're a little bit ahead of me, too. But
yeah. Larry's definitely a little bit ahead of me.
Larry's internet's fast now, so he just gets everything like at a much quicker frame rate, so he's just able to get through it all faster.
It's funny because my internet's much faster than Larry's, so like I don't know why I'm on a delay compared to him.
Time loop.
Man, this game looks so good.
It looks so good.
It does, yeah.
And each visionary is a different piece.
I'm not a huge fan of the structure of it though, but I have faith.
I've done so many loops, I've learned to run circles around him. Hey, over here! I'm coming for you!
It's a really good run cycle.
It's got slides. Also, it has like somersaults like Mirror's Edge. Hey, that scream sound effect.
I've tried taking my targets out one by one more than I can remember.
It is a good scream.
Never enough time. I go after one, another lives. Because right now, half an island away, a different visionary is throwing his nightly cannibal masquerade. Alexis Dorsey.
Everybody shut up! This is my jam.
Igor is a big fan, yet somehow he never makes it to the party. Something keeps him home.
Colt, you there, buddy?
Here's the invite to the party. And here's why Igor blew it off. He made some kind of scientific breakthrough that morning.
I did it! I did it, it works!
That he makes every morning. Unless I get there first.
Okay. So I thought this was gonna be just like, you just have to go kill these, I think 7 targets or whatever, and do it all in one run. But it looks like the order that you do it in will change the way things play out.
That's cool.
Yeah, it seems like different events are playing throughout whatever the course of the day is.
Yeah, so like if you do this guy,
wolf change conditions.
Yeah, if you do this guy first, then he won't show up at the other event.
Yeah, something like that. That's kind of a little bit like Hitman-ish.
A little bit.
Yeah.
The video of the guy hitting the golf ball in Hitman and getting flung up into the air and then dropping into the ocean ended up in my recommendations again, and man, Hitman's a really good game.
Yeah, it is.
Targets on my list. Every one of them with grand plans.
Yeah, this game is so good.
To break the
rules, it does.
I gotta break the rules. Clock's ticking.
Look, I have been vocal that Arcane is one of the best developers working.
You keep forgetting, Colt. I'm not like those other idiots. Only got one name on my list. Yours.
Was Q2 always known for that?
I think? I'm not sure, they might have just said like 2021.
Yeah, this has to be part of the boot menu.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Devil May Cry.
That day, if our positions were switched, Would our fates be different?
Oh, yes.
Would I have your life? And you mine? You a demon?
Oh, yeah, Virgil DLC? Oh. Okay. I'll buy this game again.
Sure.
I'm a freak.
If you buy it enough, they might make a 6.
I hope so. Would have preferred if they had changed the character model for Virgil, but whatever.
Oh, still just make him look super weird.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Oh, sweet. Chris Angel?
That's right. We're all about to get mind freaked.
Please, it's Adam Driver.
Yeah, that actually did look like Adam Driver.
That was the joke everybody made when V was first shown, was like, oh cool, Adam Driver's in this game.
If Chris Angel were a Devil May Cry character, though, he would totally have Dante as like a motorcycle attack thing, because, boy, Chris Angel is really into motorcycles.
Yeah.
I saw one of his shows live, and it was like half the show was just, yo, check out my fucking motorcycles. It's terrible.
Alright, great. What? There's your launch title. Devil May Cry 5.
Oh boy.
They're not even gonna sell it physically.
Nope.
No, free upgrade on that, maybe?
I would hope so. Or it's like pay $10 to upgrade. That would be alright.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes,
That might be too hard.
Shut up! This one. Yes. Yes.
Fugitive morons burned down their own hideout?
It sounds idiotic, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Bad karma for burning down my farm.
Hope this is a launch game. I think it's pretty likely, because I think they were saying
I'm
it's
Lorne
supposed to be
Lanning,
2020.
creative director of Oddworld Soulstorm. And we're excited to bring you an all-new exclusive trailer from the game. Here, our unlikely hero, Abe, finds himself fresh off the back of freeing his people from the nefarious Rupture Farms. He thinks the journey is over, but soon discovers it has only just begun. The stakes are higher, the threats are larger, the obstacles are more devious, and it's all made possible by the power of PlayStation 5. Enjoy.
Just ignore that this was supposed to come out on the PlayStation 4.
Yep. Hey man, anytime Lord Lanning shows up, I'm happy.
Yeah. Just look at this amount of Mudokons.
I know we have suggested people do it before, but that Ars Technica interview, watch that if you have not. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. It was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the full-length one?
Yeah, it was, oh, well, it was like, I think so? It was like, was it like a half hour or something?
No,
like
there's
Oh,
like
no,
the full
there's like-
interview audio stuff with him. It's like 2 hours.
No, I haven't done that one yet.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it gets into him working for like the Defense Department and stuff.
My tummy's growling. I'm hungry.
God, this looks really good too.
No date.
No date though. That's a bummer.
Hey, it's the board. That joke was just for you.
Yeah, I figured.
I didn't get it.
I know.
Yeah.
You haven't played Control.
They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again.
Sorry about that.
It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together?
It's Five Nights at Freddy's or something. Yes. Okay, of course.
Yeah. Yep. But with like a showdown.
Sure. Why not?
Oh no, this game is made just for me.
I think she's found us.
I don't get why people like this series so much.
To crawl into the Five Nights at Freddy's hole now, end up on the other side of the mountain. I still maintain the second Five Nights at Freddy's game is actually really good.
Okay.
I have not played any.
I haven't either. There are two things I hate in games. Water levels and jump scares. And Five Nights at Freddy's has a lot of one. Also, I just finished Shadow of the Tomb Raider not long ago. It has a lot of both. So, that's cool.
2's whole thing is less the jump scares and more that it
whatever.
is very good at... It's a stress management sim.
Nobody
it's
cares.
a fucking nightmare.
What do you say?
How dare you?
Look, there's something
Demon
happening.
Souls.
There's Demon Souls happening.
Yeah. Talk to the Monumental.
I'll be right back.
So the world may be mended.
Let strength be granted
So
so the world might be mended.
Put the missing level in the game. Do it.
I bet they will.
I'm really just hoping that this ends with them saying it's a launch title.
It has to be.
You just said that about Oddworld, and you were wrong. Oh, you can never.
No, I didn't say it has to be. I said I was hoping it would be.
You cannot vault over stuff in Demon Souls. That's new. I like how this already looks way fucking less janky than a FromSoft.
Yeah, weird. It's like they took a FromSoft game and then gave it to people who know how to make video games.
It's like, oh wow, that sword's actually connecting with its body and doing damage. Weird.
Some good clipping there.
Well, you know, still gotta make a Souls game, I guess.
Yeah.
This dude not using the lock on. Playing it like a real motherfucker.
Yeah, this guy has high endurance stats.
Oh yeah.
Can't see his stamina bar, so...
It is seriously wild to me seeing like backstab and parry animations that look good.
Yeah. I think this guy's cheating.
Yeah, he's probably running one of those mods.
He's got a trainer.
Like the thought went through my head if he ran into that chain, it would actually like bop off of him, whereas a From Software Souls game would just clip through it.
Hmm. Which boss is this?
This is the first area of the game, so this is where you're supposed to die.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was thinking it was gonna be that, the big blob phalanx.
See, yeah, he's definitely cheating, because that should have killed him.
And this looks good.
Yeah, it does.
What if he kills the thing in this demo? Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it'd be good, like, if that's a way to trick people.
Would.
Oh man, this stupid spider. Where's Flame Lurker?
Tower Knight.
Man-eaters! There's Flame Lurker. Show us the manta rays.
I still really wonder how they're going to balance this thing. Because a lot of Demon Souls is a lot easier to approach now that like the rest of the Souls games are more like frenetic.
Yeah.
I shall await thy return.
Like, Demons is super approachable when you've kind of, you know, played the rest of them. No date. Great.
The PS5 has no games, it turns out.
Nintendo Switch all over again.
Everything is cyclical.
What's
my favorite PS3 happened games joke was a comic of a PS3 trying to buy a woman a drink at a bar, and she turns him down. It says PS3 has no game.
I just like the
guys.
the clip
Fortnite.
from Fresh Prince.
Shit,
Fortnite, shut up.
Available at launch. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Fortnite. Love it.
We are about 40 minutes deep into this thing, so...
Uh-huh. Here's your Game Pass. Equivalent, I guess.
We didn't get into this at the start of this. I was hoping to, but about whether or not they would show the UI for this thing at all, and at this point, I really doubt that they are.
Hmm.
Can you kill something that big?
This is just supposed to be 40 minutes, right? This is not an hour long.
That was what they said.
Okay.
Oh,
I wonder if they're getting rid of the free games monthly, and this is going to be the replacement.
Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 5.
That's what I suspect it's going to be.
Just got monked.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
My name is Earl.
These are definitely a lot of games I've already played.
Uh-huh. Well, now you can play them again.
Hooray!
You want to play Arkham Knight again?
No.
Are you excited for Arkham Knight, Larry Davis?
After all we've been
It's time.
I do like that they are advertising you can still play Persona 5 on the PlayStation 5 before putting that on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Thing is, they already reduced the amount of free games on PlayStation Plus. Like, it's just like 2 months now. So.
Is 3 or 4 originally?
Yes. Sometimes more, actually, I think. But, yeah, it used to be 4.
I mean, a lot of them were also like PS3 or Vita games.
Yeah, like the idea, I think, was that there would always be one PS3 one and one Vita one. But then they just got rid of those and didn't add anything else to compensate.
I mean, to be fair, also, like,
Here it
people
is.
didn't just keep their PS.
Price and date. Did they add more USB ports? It looks
sure,
like
why not? Think those are vents on the back? No, they're USB ports.
Oh no, I guess there's one big one. Okay, there are 2 on the back.
Yeah.
Good. I don't have to have my external hard drive plugged into the front.
Plugged into the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're using USB-C, right?
Yes. There's a USB-C on the front. Yeah, that's probably your controller charging one.
And then, I know Xbox
Here it is.
isn't using USB-C, but I forget what they...
$4.99, baby!
Fucking finally! God!
November 19th. Or 12th for US. Great.
Alright. That only took, how long? Versus when we would normally get it?
Now you know.
Between like July and now?
Joining us today.
Yeah.
And for being part of
2
this
months.
amazing journey.
It's your passion as fans of
like
gaming
shut up
that
going, there
drives
you
us
go.
to deliver a truly new generation
Now
of
you know.
experiences on PS5.
$100 decrease
From everyone
too
at
for the
PlayStation,
digital one.
We appreciate your
Well,
continued support.
that is in line
We
with
look
what you
forward
were
to you
guessing,
getting
wasn't it?
your
You were
hands
thinking
on
that they would actually go
PS5
as far as doing
very
100 off rather than 50 because of the Xbox stuff.
Yeah, I think it probably was not going to be. Oh, one more thing. But yeah, I think it probably was not going to be 100 less until the Series S came out.
Yeah.
Time draws near.
Yeah, this must be the UI.
Nope.
Or no, God of War.
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah. I forgot to mention that. I figured there would be some sort of tease.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I am
really
still
looking forward to this.
So
I am
excited.
still surprised that they are not showing the UI at this point, though.
Like, whatever. They might do a separate thing for that.
I'd rather see a God of War tease than the UI tease.
Of course it's Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Sure, but I am still curious to see what the UI on that thing will look like.
Yeah,
Sure.
okay, sure.
Of course. Oh,
Great.
Next year. Perfect.
Alright, great. Our pre-order's
So
open.
excited. Great. I've been smashing that refresh button on Amazon.
Let's go.
Because they didn't have any, like, here's when pre-orders open date listed.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I would have liked to have seen the UI, but the thing that I care about more that is not in this is an announcement on when pre-orders are going to open up.
Yeah. But, well...
So I can't imagine that it won't be that, like, the lottery goes first, and then, like, maybe a week or so later they open it up at retailers.
Yeah.
But still, I would like to know, you know, when I'll be able to actually slap that $500 down.
Well, rest in peace to the Xbox, I suppose.
Sure.
Like,
what was
our condolences?
Xbox's release date is also the 12th?
10th.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you said yes?
I thought it was November 10th. I'm pretty sure it's 10th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's too.
500 is good though, because I kind of just made my peace with potentially having to pay $600, like,
Yeah.
sort of set that money aside, and I could just take that extra $100 now and, like, put that towards getting games.
What games?
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales
And
is coming
that's
out holiday 2020.
Oh, well, I wonder if that doesn't get updated shortly. Like, if they did not put the date on that because they wanted to save that for the end.
No, they would have just said launch, like the others.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. Yeah. What the fuck? Alright, well, you know, I guess I'll buy Tony Hawk and Crash Bandicoot 4, and that will be my launch games for the PlayStation 5.
Nothing about backwards compatibility either. Except for that,
just the
like, PlayStation Plus. Yeah.
Yeah. And even that was just kind of this nebulous, like, hey, everything on here, like, should play, but also, I don't know what's all on there.
Yeah. Well, alright.
Alright. I guess, like, we got the two biggest things that we've wanted to know, so
Yep.
that's good. I guess I can't really complain.
Yep.
There's still more that I wish we had gotten out of that, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that I hope they announce pretty soon. I mean, the pre-order obviously being the biggest thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of a bummer about launch titles. Like, what is there exactly?
Fortnite.
Godfall?
Sure. I guess.
That's it?
Call of Duty.
That's it for the launch games? Oh, man. Well, at least I have a fine collection of PlayStation 4 titles that I can enjoy on this new box at launch. Maybe all of them will work, maybe only a few of them. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk's probably gonna get pushed back again.
Well, I'm going to go and refresh every website for the next few hours. So.
Yeah. I'll probably just keep my email open and see whether or not Sony says something about their lottery. But I don't know. Yeah, I wonder. Like, there's got to be another event at some point that goes over the UI stuff. Maybe they will end up having more. I would hope, but at this point, it seems unlikely that they would have more games that they could give as a definite launch title. But I'd have to assume they would do another event where they say, okay, hey, pre-orders are opening up for this now.
No,
And there's got to be at least one. I think they would have to do at least one more showcase thing before November.
Nope, don't think so.
You don't? You don't think they'll end up doing something next month?
Between now and November, yes, but I don't think they're going to have a thing specifically for pre-orders are open now.
Okay. Well, I mean, more specifically, like when that thing is done.
Oh, who cares? I have to go.
All right. Well,
stop whining about the UI, you freak.
What do you, you say you have to go. What do you have to go do?
Eat.
Yeah. Bullshit. I don't believe it.
Goodbye.
It's $4.50.